Hey, what's up, y'all? It is Terra386 here. Now, today I am going to be talking about what are some of the, in my opinion, of course, some of the definitely more better weapons you could get on the wall. Because, see, let's be honest. Now, when I say the wall, I mean, the chalk drawing, and because not everybody likes to rely on the mystery box, because sometimes you get shitty weapons and you're just like, bruh, I just spent like 950 points. So I'm gonna be telling y'all today what are some of the fairly good weapons and for what round they're useful for. And of course I'll be talking about when they're upgraded and how that affects them, and how much better they are. Anyway, let's get on to the topic at hand and let's go hit up this weapon kit real quick. Alright, so we're gonna start off with good old submachine guns. Now, the Vesper, fairly good. You can get that on the wall. Fastest rate in the class. So even if it doesn't do that much damage compared to, let's say, the COD, it's definitely a good way to stack up some points, especially if you got some friends that have some really powerful weapons and you just want to get in some points, so maybe you could buy something a little better, let's say the COD, for example. So this isn't a bad gun, not at all. Now, once I'd say maybe around 5 to 10, maybe even 12 if you want to go up there like that. That's where I'd recommend this. The VMP, you can get that on the wall too. Very nice gun, not too bad, not too bad. Definitely, I don't think it's as high as damage as this one though, if I remember correctly. So, I'd say, this is definitely a good weapon for about round 6 to about 11. So just a little below this, considering the fact they're not too far apart, in strength-wise. Now the COD. Let's talk about the COD. Okay, so if you're familiar with the older Call of Duties, there's actually a gun similar to this. I just don't recall it. Or, I can't remember it off the top of my head. Now, the COD. Man, it's a pretty good weapon. Definitely in my own opinion. See, now, when I say in my own opinion, I mean that this is basically just judgment off of my experience and my opinion. So, I mean, yeah, you might not agree with me, and maybe you like the VMP more than the CUDA. I'm just giving, my personal opinion. And everybody's entitled to their own opinion. So, you ain't gotta listen to me if you don't want to. And if you think otherwise, I mean, hey, everybody has their own opinion. Now, let's continue on to the video. Personally, I think I should have said that at the beginning, though. But, everybody has their fuck-ups. Point being. So the CUDA. I think it's definitely better than both of these. Don't get me wrong. These have a faster fire rate. However, the CUDA, I believe personally, is stronger. It reloads fast. It's just all around. It's pretty good. Now, let me talk to you about what they're like when they're upgraded. The Vesper. See, normally when you upgrade a weapon, personally I've not upgraded these. I'm sort of going off an assumption for both of them. Or all three in this case. I'm guessing that they have a higher clip. However, the damage, in my opinion, will be increased by 3 times if you get double tap. So it does get fairly powerful, I believe. I'd say I'd recommend that for maybe like round 20. For both of these, of course. The CUDA, you can get up to a very high round, actually, from what I've seen other YouTubers do. So I'd say maybe around 25, maybe even like 28, maybe even 30, who knows. So anyway, that was the upgraded one. Let's move on to assault rifle, shall we? I'm not going to go over all of these, because not all of them you can get on the wall. However, a majority of the assault rifles you can get on the wall. Now, personally, I didn't even know the HVK-30 was even in zombies. I thought, hey, you probably just get this from the mystery box, right? No, you get it on the wall in the giant. Now, I'm going to just say this now. Actually, I should have mentioned this before. Now, when I'm talking about the recommendations about these weapons, I'm of course talking about for the giant map, as I really do not play Shadows of Evil like that, as I kinda dislike it somewhat. But that's for another video. Let's talk about the KN-44. Not a bad weapon, not at all. As you can see, I've even customized it a little bit. Looks nice, right? Anyway, so not counting attachments, because not everyone will have all the attachments, such as me. Of course, I don't have all of them, but I have a high amount. Point being, it's definitely a good round for when you, of course, get that door where, you know, it's at, which is, where the STG-44 used to be, where we're in World at War on the original Der Riese. Fun fact of the video. Anyway, I'd recommend this gun definitely for a round 15 and up. I'd say round 15 to 30. This is definitely good. Once you get into 35, you're going to be running out of ammo so quick. Of course, I'm talking about both regular and upgraded. However, this non-upgraded, meaning, you know, not upgraded, I'd recommend 15, round 15 to probably round 22. After that, no, better yet, round 15 to 20 just to be safe. After that, you want to go ahead and hit the Pack-a-Punch. That's where it could definitely last to maybe even round 30, if not like 33. Let's talk about the M8A7, one of my personal favorites. I love this gun. Now, due to the fact that I've had a lot of experience with this weapon, I can honestly give you guys some really good facts on this one. So it's a 4-round burst weapon. There's not that many burst weapons in zombies. You know, there's like 2. Or no, 3 if you count the pistol. And I think, damn, you know, like, it's pretty low. You know, you guys could have added in the XR2. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You know, you guys could have added that XR2, which is also my other favorite burst weapon. Also, I said also. Anyway, let's move on to, you know, what I was getting at. So, the M8A7, of course not counting attachments. When I talk about these guns, I'm not even going to be, I'm mentioning it without the attachments, you know. Anyway, the M8A7, I definitely recommend that for, if you want to get it at whatever round, like low round, meaning like 1 to 8, it definitely can last till round 15. Once you get it upgraded, around 25, about round 25, it'll become a little bit more useless. When I say useless, it obviously won't be effective as much as it was. I'd say by round 38, you might, or not, I said 38, by round 28, you might want to get rid of the M8A7. Personally, that depends on how good you are with it, though, as that does with most of the guns I'm talking about in this video. I'd say by round 28, might want to try to get a stronger weapon, just to be safe. The Shiva. I've had so many fun experiences with this weapon, man. I recommend this definitely to round 1 to about 10. Maybe 1 to 8 for you less experienced players on the Giant. Definitely around 1 to 8 weapon on the non-upgraded one. However, when upgraded, it could last maybe, I mean just maybe, to around 18, maybe 16. Considering the fact that it is not that strong, I tried using the Shiva on round 25, and it took me about 10 shots to the head just to kill one zombie. Now, when there is a horde coming at you, you don't want to use 10 bullets to kill a zombie. That just shows it's kind of weak. That's with upgraded, by the way. HVK-30, one of my favorite assault rifles. Definitely one that you want to get around at round 6. Of course, non-upgraded. Now, even at non-upgraded, I'd say it could last from about round 6 to a good round 15. So it's pretty reliable. It's kind of like old reliable in zombies. And once you upgrade it, it can last to about round 25, maybe 28. Of course, counting if you use double tap. Need to mention this again, by the way. When I'm talking about when they're upgraded, I'm also talking about if you also have double tap, considering the fact double tap increases the weapon's damage by twice the original amount. Just thought I would mention that. I'm talking about if you have double tap. Anyway, the Man of War is not on the wall, so I'm not going to get into detail. Shotguns, yay, right? So this is going to be a short one because there is only one of them that is actually on the wall, which is the KRM 262. Man, this weapon is truly, in my opinion, highly underrated. Because this thing right here, man, this thing is powerful. I'm even talking about without the attachments. So, from round like 4 to fucking 12, it's powerful alone. However, let's talk about when it's upgraded, shall we? It can go up to probably around 25 just from being upgraded, of course with double tap. Now when I mention these guns, I'm talking about also if you have double tap, can keep that into consideration. There are no light machine guns that you can buy on the wall, sadly. Secondaries, talk about the Bowie knife. Definitely a round 1 to 10 usefulness, meaning that from round 1 to 10 it's useful. However, afterwards, it's pretty much just like your starting knife. Let's talk about the RK5. You can get that on the wall. It's not a bad gun, not at all. But once it gets around like 8, it pretty much sucks. Upgraded, it can probably get around 14, maybe even 12. However, these are assumptions because I don't use these weapons too much. I'm just making an educated guess as I have been playing the Giant since pretty much the time it came out. Anyway, I hope this video helped you guys out. And I know it might not have been the best video, but to those of you that stuck around and watched it, thank you. And to those of you that watched the whole video, I'm going to give you my personal recommendations for weapons off the wall. The KN-44, definitely. M8A7, if you're a type of guy that goes for the headshots, yes. HVK-30, hey, if you like fast automatic weapons and you're not all about power, you're more about speed, definitely go for that HVK-30. Let's talk about submachine guns, shall we? The Vesper, yes, because it gives you so many points. However, the clip itself runs out extremely fast, so be careful. It's more of a, I'm trying to get some points and quick type of gun. Let's talk about shotguns. I love this shotgun. Honestly, I love this shotgun, dude. It's just so powerful, and it's just amazing. You know, like, honestly, when you think of guns that you get off the wall, you'll be like, oh, these guns suck. I'll just go get a mystery box weapon. No, this is the gun that is literally amazing. Like, this gun is amazing. And that's really all I have for you guys. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope it helped you guys out for those of you that play the Giant. Also, let me go ahead and say this one more time. When I talked about those weapons, I'm talking about if you, of course, had the perk double tap. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed this the tips for zombies, or you know, advice for zombies. I'll think of a title. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see y'all in another video.